So, hey friends, we are back with another interesting topic. But before that, do you know which date it is, which month it is, the history of this month and date? So, you probably won't. But today is a very historic day because on this day, the great Indian hero, the founder of Indian Army, father of Indian Army, Subhash Chandra Bose was born. The fear of British Army was born on this day. So, today's episode is just a small tribute to such a great hero. But before that, I am going to give you a note. Note that all that I am stating is from my point of view and my imagination. Please don't consider it as real, or if you have any suggestions, please comment down below on the link. So, let's get started. So, from my point of view, what if Subhash Chandra Bose didn't died in a plane crash? What if Subhash Chandra Bose was still alive? What would happen to India? What would happen to global world politics? And what would be India today? So let's get started. So at first, Subhash Chandra Bose was the member of Congress, Indian National Congress. Later he left Congress, he founded his own Indian army and fought against the British with a violent means. A very small quantity of weapons he fought with the British. He was such a fear to British that Lord Clement Attlee, Prime Minister of England, said that it was Subhash Chandra Bose ideologies which affected Indian British Army and they revolted against British. So such a mindset, such ideologies was having with Subhash Chandra Bose. And today's sad thing is such a great leader is not with us. But we can just imagine that what would happen. What would India look like? So let's get started. Subhash Chandra Bose, as we all know that, he was the best friend of Japan. He considered Japan as his brotherhood. But if Subhash Chandra Bose became Prime Minister of India or any higher post, he would make best treaties, best economic treaties, best friendship treaties with Japan and many other countries like Russia. Yes, today's treaties are almost best. They are great. But at that time, Subhash Chandra Bose would you know that today's treaties are more than enough. But at that time, at old India, Subhash Chandra Bose would make such treaties. But as are unfortunate, he didn't. He just got killed in a plane crash. So, he as if you are thinking that his ideologies wouldn't affect the global politics, you are wrong. Because because of his ideologies, British Indian Army revolted. Because of his ideologies, British Indian Army officers just screwed the Union Jack of British and put the Indian tricolor, and because of which India got its freedom. So it would affect many more colonies of British, such as Australia, Africa, and many more colonies. Because of his fascinating and mind-blowing ideologies, many more colonies would be free. And at the last, when India decided to give the UN United Nations permanent seat to China, Subhash Chandra Bose simply would accept that seat, would accept the permanent seat. When America offered Indians to teach them nuclear weapon building, and when Nehru said no, Subhash Chandra Bose would simply say yes. And before 1960, when India was struggling in its economic power, Subhash Chandra Bose and India would have nuclear weapons. In his diary, Subhash Chandra Bose diary, he has stated how should be the policies of India, how should be the economic policies of India, and many more such things. But that diary was forged and never got again. So, the economic policies were such a way that it would be the greatest economic policies of India. First of all, he would make British pay a compensation in amount of the Indian gold. He would get back all Indian gold, all Indian things from British, and by this Indians currency and economy would be much stronger. Today it is estimated that if India has all its gold, the currency would be 1 rupee is equal to $13 today. But we couldn't get our gold from British, and they are still living on our gold and trying to make their economic policies better. So that's the unfortunate fact. But he would appeal people to send their young children to army, because of which the patriotism of army would be much higher in Indians. Yes, today it is there, no objection about that. But at olden times there will be much bigger. Every Indian would dream of going to Indian army, because Subhash Chandra Bose was the commander in chief. He was the greatest hero of Indian army and Indian people. But such a great personality is not with us today. So this podcast was just a small tribute to the greatest hero of the nation. I hope you like my podcast. Please subscribe to our channel, Motivational Guruji.